Boom, boom, boom. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Chrysler. Merry Christmas. I don't know what day or time it is when I've released this episode. It's probably like a good year from now. But, it's Christmas in 2023 for all of another couple days. And I've had a great Christmas this year. I think one of the things that I've learned growing older, especially because neither me nor any of my siblings have children, it's hard to recapture the joy of Christmas that you experience as a child. And I just love family and being around family, but just through various circumstances haven't been able to do that in the last few years. Like I see my immediate family, but not the wider family, and I really miss it. But I've learned, I think, this year that you can still have a joyful time. You just have to change your expectations. Anyway, I've got a million unread messages, but Herta is being particularly insistent and wants to talk about Ruan Mei, whose hopefully I will get the right pronunciation of her name in this episode. Here's some good news, says Herta. Ruan Mei is at the space station. I'm going to pretend I don't know who that is. Ruan Mei? Junior Society number 81. Ruan Mei. I called her and Squirrelum here to talk about some important matters. Come back when you're free and introduce yourself to her. That way she knows who's the person that's been testing the simulated universe. Remember to show Ruan Mei some respect. You don't usually get many chances to meet her. And I'm actually like right here. So I guess I've got to accept that this is happening now, whether I like it or not. Hang on, let's just get a full team up, just in case we get thrown into a fight. And let's get our girl in the mix because, you know, this is about her experiences of the world.
Ruan Mei. A name that's both new and familiar.
Mm-hmm. It's been ages since we've just wandered around on the starship. Chris! Hi, Chris. Still haven't found out the story with those weird bubbles. Where is she?
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Yes, it's me. Oh, sorry.
You're back.
Apparently there's quite a crowd here today.
Of course. This is a summit between three geniuses.
Of course.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ruan Mei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ruan Mei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Is she a great person?
That's like asking, is Herta a great person? The answer is obvious.
Miss Ruan Mei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Okay.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruanmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Okay, where is she right now?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Surely they have a personnel search function on this ship. Herta surveillance team. You already know me. Invited. Take ultimate to the face to the group chat. You already know me. Goes, okay, invited. Spill. And Rich Know It says, looks like we're in for some juicy news. Oh? Says Ginger G. Got the deets? Don't leak it from this group chat. Ruanmei is coming to the space station. She's already here. You're getting slow with your gossip. You really are something. Bill Porticulus says, but we're still preparing for the welcoming ceremony. Rich Note says, Ruanmei doesn't appreciate it. I heard she's a loner even among the geniuses. So all that work was for nothing? Why didn't you give us a heads up ahead of time? Herta's also turned a blind eye to what she does. That's a big shot special treatment. I'm sorry about all these voices. I'm panicking. Stop working so hard. This is what you get when you work hard. You seem pretty enlightened. Apparently, Miss Ruanmei's personality isn't all that great. Word? Was there ever a genius who's normal? Mr. Robot? Skrullum seems pretty chill. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. This is such a weird conversation. Okay, I started this. Now, this is main quest. You'll be well aware that I still haven't finished the ghost quest. I'll just give us a second to review where we're at with all of this stuff. So we're in a new month of the game. If I take us to the travel log, you'll see this is the quest we've just started. There's something here called Critter Pick, which I have to finish this mission first before I can do it. Which might be... What is that quest? I just double check and come back. We've got aptitude showcase for our girl. We've got 10 of these bad boys. Is it 10? I always assume it's 10, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes. Chaos Resurgence is something that's happening in the, not in the simulated universe, it's happening in the Forgotten Halls. I have to finish a thing before I can do it. And then in the simulated universe, there's this thing that's saying collect all chapters of Gold and Gears and complete the adventure mission Gold and Gears finale to unlock the path of erudition in the simulated universe. I feel like I'm kind of behind on everything at the moment. These things have moved over here. The Foxian Tail is still present, but unfortunately, I did establish through this process that the limited time rewards were limited time, even though the quest isn't limited time. So while some of the rewards for this are still available, not all of them are. So that's just a little learning for me for next time, that like when it says limited time rewards, they actually do mean what they say. In the warp, we've got Ruanmei, who I've had a little very quick look on the tier list. She only came out today, so like don't feel like we really know in depth, but she is sitting on in the top band at the moment for Amplify characters. So Amplify being characters who buff the team. Her what's her name here is something starting with M. She is listed as a DPS character, although not super high. She isn't a gold, so that's kind of normal. Our other character to roll for this month, though, is Blade. Oh, sorry. And then next month, I might be able to tell you that from the notices. Part 1. I'm pretty sure it's Zela and another new character? Will it tell us this anywhere here? No. Maybe not. Oh, that's right. Oh no, Dr. What's his name? Dr. Ratio is just from a quest. Hang on, I'll find out for you because I actually want to know for me too. Where would I find this? Probably by clicking on something in the game. Star Rail 1.6. Here we go. Da-da-da. Cool. Give me the characters. So we're getting Ron May, Dr. Ratio, Shui. Oh, let's not have two different musics playing simultaneously. Blade, Kafka. It's not Zela at all. Tricky decision to be made there, to be honest. So, I was about to say, you guys all know this, but actually you might not know this. When I'm playing, you know when you can use a support character? Kafka is probably my most commonly selected support character, but she's not rated at the top of the tiers. Hang on, let me show you the current tier list. Hope that's not too difficult for you to see. So Kafka's sitting, so this is for, I'm using Pridewin for this. This is for characters, this will be way too small for you to read. Let me make this bigger. At Eidolon level 0. And you can switch it. This is why I've started using this, because I obviously don't have barely any of my characters at level 6. Here's Ron May. Zela is sitting up in here. Qingchui sits up in here. At E6, sorry. Let's change that down to E0. She moves way down. Here's Shui. Kafka sits here at A, which isn't bad at all. But you'll see Blade's in here too. And I think he pops up. No, he doesn't pop up at 6. But it depends on how many targets, right? Single target. So Blade and Kafka are rated pretty evenly, I guess. I don't really need more amplifier characters at the moment. I've got Asta, I've got Hanya, I've got Yukong, and I've got Qingyun. So even though these guys are rated higher, I kind of feel like I should be focusing on trying to pull DPS characters at the moment, because I've only got these two out of all of these high-level characters. I was really bummed I didn't get Argenti. on the last roll, but what can you do? And I've got Pela. Let's switch that back off again. I've got Gwyneth, and I've got these two up here. So I'm really good in the sustain, and I've got her here. So like I'm feeling okay in every other area other than DPS. So all that leads me to say is I don't think I'm going to roll on Ruanmei. I think I'm going to... So I'm at 6 rolls on my gold rolls. I think I'm going to roll 7, 8, 9 on Blade. And then I will decide whether, depending on, because that may easily use up the next 20 days, trying to get 3 full rolls. And then I think I may save my 10 for Kafka, which hurts my soul because I really want Blade because of how much I ship him and Dan Hung. But I just think Dan Hung, I have him leveled up to 70. He's wind. He does okay damage. His damage is definitely dropping off as we're getting stronger. But it's okay for now. Whereas the only person I have who's a DPS electricity character is Serval, and I haven't leveled her to 70, and I don't really intend to either because she's really not rated. Like, again, we go back here, she's all the way down here in C. And I mean, this is just one. Let me go to a different site. You guys might not care about this minutiae of it all, but I do. I find it really fun. What have we got here? Ruanmei's up in 6 again. They list Blade as a S tier, and Dan Hung is an A tier. So, that's like a difference of opinion, difference of how you're testing things potentially. I've always found Blade to be really effective and Kafka to be really effective. But they've got Serval down here. Interesting. They've got Dan Hung up here for single target, but down here for AoE, which makes sense. He only does single target. Yeah. So yeah, Kafka, I think I just have to go with her. So anyway, here we are. Let's do a quick warp on Blade. This takes me to 7. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. I would love to have a thing for Dead Lady. Okay, so Shang's not even on the banner. Okay. Thanks. I don't think there's any way I could have wanted that less. Any of these guys would have been better than that. So Shang's rated really low at the moment. I hope they'll fix her, actually, because I feel like it doesn't suit her character to be rated so low. Just pushes up her,
Sooner or later, I'll make my mark in history.
Who traces. Cool. All right. Well. My whole family's had COVID lately. I skipped it so far, but I've got a little bit of a sore throat. I've been testing every day just in case. Okay, so I'm actually not going to continue with that Ruanmei stuff. I want to finish the ghost stuff so that you guys have that all in kind of one block of episodes. So let's go. We're ignoring the man with his luscious hair. Let's go summon our team. I did while in between episodes, I did a bunch more of the pathfinding thingies. They didn't really get any more interesting. Oh, and I tried to do a bunch more of these. I'm not quite sure why it's giving me an exclamation mark there. Yeah, I did these two, but then I was facing having to fight this thing and I was like, I can't be fucked. So I have not done that yet. But go back to where I was. Stop making me do things that I don't want to do. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Look at these cuties. Let's find out what we need to do for this. This guy keeps crying. Track the investigation. Apparently the Ten Lords Commission has tools to subdue Heliobi. We have to talk to Sholing. Okay, I think he is... Where's that sending me? He wasn't there before, but that's okay. Woohoo! You found me! Let me think. What favor can I give you? You should run. Aren't you afraid of the strongest legal department catching you? The strongest legal department? Are you talking about the Ten Lords Commission? Actually, they are just a little bit scary. They won't arrest me for my carefully designed appearance, will they? Anyway, here's something for you. Might be a bit stinky, but it's also very useful. What a serendipitous meeting. You and I were just destined to meet. Here's a little something for you. You're welcome. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. That's great. Everyone loves little surprises like this. No, actually, based on personal experience, there are some who don't. May I ask, why is it that you dislike my method of entrance? It's totally awkward and not serious at all. I see. It's the timing of my entrance that isn't serious enough and feels awkward. Sorry for that, human. I'll pick a time in the future when it's less serious to suddenly pop out then, unless you're one of those always serious types. You should learn how to be happy, human. Okay, whatever. Just don't make an appearance like that next time. If someone else didn't like it, you wouldn't just stop breathing, would you? If you tell storytellers not to tell any stories that someone else has told before, they would feel hurt or start to doubt themselves. Pity you're only asking a Heliobus. I'm Meanie the Imp, and I'm not gonna stop doing something just because a human doesn't like it. You'll enjoy that gift. Bye! Okay, that was weird. We got a grand grave pill. Hey Sholing, how's it going? You're a bit psycho. Let's meet you properly. Judge Huohuo, the curious side crane you need is ready. I'm still not used to being addressed as a judge, but thanks. Judge, here. This is the Flying Lunambra Good mobile platform, aka Exorcist Side Crane, that you've requested, Judge Huohuo. It comes with a courier package? That's very observant of you. The Lunumbra gourd is in the courier package. Whatever that fulfills the purpose of flying with the Lunumbra... Whatever that fulfills the purpose of flying with the Lunumbra gourd, I guess. It's actually pretty easy to operate. I thought there was going to be a big invention or something. Please tell me how I can come out with a big invention with you on short notice. Anyway, the side crane is at the disposal of Judge Huohuo. Among us, do we have anyone who knows how to operate a side crane? Oh, I do. That's me! Because I did the Arumeli stuff, right? Are you ready to pilot the side crane? I'm ready. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. You just need to move the side crane closer to the heliobus fragments and the Lunumbra gourd will capture them. Okay. Descend. Subdue. Okay. I can't do this one. Okay, it doesn't want the blue ones? It only wants... Whoa, okay, it only wants pink ones. Okay. I suppose this verifies the feasibility of the Exorcist side crane. Judge Huohuo, please return it in a timely fashion after using it. I will. Let's get moving, Ginger Tea. We should take a look at the place mentioned in the post. Can anybody remember what was going on in that post? Capabilities of the Exorcist side crane has been verified. It's time to head to locations flooded with heliobi. Okay. I don't remember what we're doing with this. Can I teleport, please? Okay. It should be the heliobus, Ginger G. Are you ready? Side crane, start! Okay. I'm gonna catch me some ghosts. I'm gonna catch me some ghosts. Where are the rest? See one up here. Is this the one just before and it didn't actually get it? Okay. Oh, it's heaps. Glad there isn't a timer associated with this. It's quite awkward. With the help of the Exorcist side crane, you subdued most of the unreal heliobi in less than 10 minutes. Okay, thank you for not taking 10 minutes of my real life to do that. I don't sense tail here, and there aren't any tail fragments. Is that heliobus acting weird? Oh, it's a little eyeball one. What are you up to? Catch me if you can, kiddo. That sounds a little bit like Tail. You think you can catch me with those pathetic skills? You're not fast enough, girl. Plenty fast enough, dickhead. Finally, but it's not over yet. Oh, okay. Does the side crane have fighting powers? Okay, enemies steal skill points after attacking. Well, I'll fucking fuck you up. I don't know what I just did to them. Okay. I wasn't really prepared for a battle.
Recount.
I've got a weird team.
I can do this! A quick divination. Together as one.
What do we think? I don't know what's going on. The arrogant Heliobus stops fleeing and returns to the ground. Not bad, girl. This is the most exciting adventure I've ever had. What's your intention? Starfire. I'm just out to have fun. If you're the one being locked in the furnace, you'll find ways to escape from that boring place too. To be able to enjoy myself like this, I guess there's nothing I'm unhappy about. If you've got the nerve, then don't let me escape again, or else I'll shut the hell up and go in. Okay. Cool, I guess. Quite sure what all that was about, but anyway. Oh, hang on, let's change my team while I can think of it. Let's get my...
Proceed with caution. I've got your back.
Destroyer of Worlds on team with me. Phew! We finally settled this troublemaker. There should be only one location left. Luofu says, is someone there? What's March doing here? Hey March, what's up? Am I seeing things? There should be Heliobi there, right? Let's go quickly and take a look. You rushed March 7th side. I rushed to shut my curtains before the mosquitoes come in. Huh? Says March. Gingerty, and who's this? Greetings, I am Luofu from the Ten Lords Commission. Did you meet any, strange occurrences? Strange occurrence? No, but I did manage to capture some beautiful shots of the scenery. How about this? Take this talisman with you. If something happens to you, it will react. Luofu pastes the talisman on March 7th. Nothing happens. Okay, so she's not possessed. Does this mean I'm fine? I suppose so. Believe in us, March. Since Ginger G said so, I'll take it as if nothing happened. Miss March, don't worry. In any case, we will return to Fixtral Garden. The thing in the Lunumbra gourd needs to be restrained. Okay. Why are you here, March? I took a few nice scenic pictures. No matter how many times I see the Matrix of Prescience Ultima, I always think it's something really fantastical. Yeah, that's fair. It is pretty special looking. Yeah. Okay. And that evil thing over there. Okay, let's go back to Fixtral Garden, because I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Into here. And let's put him in a special thing. Get in there. Expel evil and capture stray spirits. With the support of the Ten Lords Commission Spiritfarers, you seal the Heliobus within the Lunumbra gourd. That Heliobus, named Starfire, Starfire, said that it left the creation furnace for freedom. Do you think the other Heliobi are the same? Are you worried that you... maybe Tail has left the Xianzhou Luofu? Perhaps. I don't know, too. Anyway, let's publish a post to put people out there at ease. I mean, it is like an eternity of... I like this one. Published. I should have read that out, but I didn't. Even though we didn't find any clues about Tail, I'm still grateful to you, Ginger G. I will continue to search for Tail. It's much stronger than Starfire, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, nothing will happen to it. Okay. Cool. We only need probably one more quest to get to our 10,000. Sweet. Happily take that. My neighbor's dead wife seems to have come back. Oh, yeah. We read this last time. He said his dead wife has returned. He plans to take her for a stroll. He doesn't seem quite himself. And we'll get 18k from this. So, yeah. Let's do this. Everyone see the link just now? It seems haunted. I've seen this immersion before. A dead bank employee protects his former girlfriend? Don't tell me it's actually real. Getting back on topic, when did going home become so tempting? Focus now! And also, that's really freaky. Very freaky. If it weren't for the fact that OP made up the whole thing, then I'd definitely say it was a Heliobi haunting. Some Heliobi will take advantage of a victim's deepest desires to call forth all kinds of illusions. They torture the victim, draining them of all emotions and desires, putting them in grave danger. I understand. Ghost hunting squad, move out. Okay. This doesn't seem to translate well. This thing here saying, if you could please arrange, my lord, I shall humbly oblige. But I'm going to say, give me an address and I'll go check it out. I PM'd the OP and he sent me an address. Ginger G, please could you go and check that out? I'll head over once I take care of something first. Looks like it's over to you. You still thinking about Tail? Yeah, it won't take very long. I'll be there real soon. I really struggle with Huohuo's voice. I can't get it. So you guys will just have to cope with me not getting it. Sorry. Cool. We're going here. Wherever here is. I think I should go to bed early tonight,
It's
folks.
getting late. Where to now?
And get a good sleep. Ginger G says, that look in his eyes, surely he's waiting to meet up with someone here. He must be the person Lil Gwei asked me to find. An unfamiliar man. That, I'll send him a PM. Oh, don't worry about it. My name is Insomnophile. Little Gwei sent you, right? I thought I'd be meeting up with her in person. It's like this. My neighbor is this old Foxian grandpa who lives by himself, called Wen Yuan. Wen Yuan is an introvert who keeps to himself and hardly ever gets to act with anyone. But recently, at night, there's been this laughter coming from his place. Somehow, this guy has turned into a person filled with radiant joy. One time, I bumped into him in the market and asked him about it. He told me it was his wife, Roshi, finally come home after 30 years abroad. So what's so strange about that? Being reunited with one's wife in one's old age, it sounds beautiful, no? But the problem is his wife died long ago. I remember when they married. As a neighbor, I congratulated them in person. Unfortunately, these two did not live happily ever after. Ever heard of the Great Battle of Fanghu 30 years ago? Ryoshi, she sacrificed her life in that battle. And yet, here she was again. I don't actually believe in ghosts or anything, let alone coming back from the dead. I posted this on that spooky thread just because I didn't know whom to turn to for help. Unless she really is alive. It's not entirely impossible, but back then, her jade abacus and death notice were both mailed back. Old Wen Yuan said even held a Foxian memorial ceremony, as is custom. I remember it, crystal clear. Naturally, we can't rule out the Rainbow Arbiter's protection, but if she really is safe and sound, shouldn't she have come back a little earlier? How do I find them? This morning I heard him say that he was going shopping around Arum Alley with his wife. You should be able to find him there.
We're still reading.
Ghost hunting squad. I got it. I asked the person who made the post, and they said we should find the couple on Arum Alley. Sounds cool. Nothing like the fruitless investigation I'm caught up in. I came across a post about an ancient Guchin. I never know how to say that right. I don't know that that's the right pronunciation at all. I'm just gonna wait till they finish talking and then scroll back up. That all of a sudden started playing a mournful melody on its own. And guess what? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Turns out it's just an ancient battery-powered Guchin. And nosy someone recently gave it a new battery. Wow, that's typical. Looks like Gingerji has found something really strange. And Huahua says, Gingerji, I'm coming.
Wait,
Okay.
so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already. Web novels are the way forward.
I mean, all forms of literature are valid in their own way. Okay, where do we have to go? To Arum Alley, of course we do. Let's teleport. Where are they going to be, says Jinchichi. If the wife is actually a Heliobus illusion, it must have a weakness. Okay, Huahua's here. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Looks like Huahua found them first. Let's go meet up with her. Oh, and there's something on that. Did you notice? This Mr. Wen Yuan, and he doesn't seem possessed. And this Heliobi is also quite unusual. Things seem to have gotten more complicated than anticipated. Well, we can only ask. Let's go. We can only ask. Ryoshi says, this place is very different from the Luofu that I know. Only you are the same. So are you. Just the same. Are you free to chat right now? So we'd like to talk to the two of you. Beautiful lady, may I have a few words with you alone? No, you may not. Even a blind current person could tell what our relationship is. I don't know you, and I don't know what you're trying to do, but please leave my wife alone now. Can you really not tell that she's not a real person? You're the one who's not a real person. Keep your mouth shut. Please, don't embarrass us. We're just a husband and wife out on a date. Okay, well that's not true. Ryoshi, you're too gentle with them. There's no need to be so soft and kind with these two hooligans. Dear, we shouldn't make a big scene of this. That girl is a judge from the Ten Lords Commission. Let's just pretend that any offense caused didn't happen. We're leaving here right now, okay? Well, we can't let you do that. No, please wait. Wen Yan is already completely enraptured by the Heliobus, Ryoshi. Try using the harmonic chime. Yeah, sure, I'll use the harmonic chime, which I definitely... Ah! Let me pick up this item. Just wonder if that's of relevance. The Yaoqing, a travel brochure produced by the Exalting Sampling Travel Agent Star Picking Tours. I'm only reading this right now because it might have relevance to the quest. Shanzhou Yaoqing travel tips. You do not have to go through any extra procedures to visit the Shanzhou Yaoqing. As long as you are a Shanzhou Alliance citizen or a holder of the Shanzhou Alliance travel pass or residence permit, you are allowed to visit the Yaoqing. Okay, so that's a different one of the big ships. Considering that the Yaoqing is often sailing through active war zones, you're advised to prepare more safety measures before departure. If you're interested, you can sign up for the Yaoqing tour with Star Picking Tours. Many travelers have contacted us to ask if it's safe to travel to the Shanzhou Yaoqing. We completely understand your concern. However, please do not worry, as the military operations of the Yaoqing is mainly done by the expeditionary fleet and will not danger the main ship. Of course, that doesn't mean the denizens of abundance are not constantly fixated on their need to eradicate this catastrophe. But rest assured, for no enemies have ever managed to deal any substantial damage to the Yaoqing's main ship since the last Amber Era. I mean, that was only a year ago, right? Amber Era? Having said that, it is still vital for travellers to strictly abide by the Yaoqing's regulations during on the ship. Unauthorized departure from the tour group may constitute a violation of law or even a criminal offence. Shanzhou Yaoqing must-see attractions. Calorium Venti Pavilion. The Calorium Venti Pavilion in Moon Delve is one of the most well-known tourist sites of the Yaoqing. The place commemorates how the previous Calorium Venti, High Elder of the Yaoqing, fought valiantly and slew a herd of abominations named the 100 Hands. It took the Artisanship Commission of the Yaoqing and 3,000 Vidyara craftsmen more than 20 years to build a pavilion with large slabs of jade and moonstone. It is hailed as the epitome of the Yanqing Vidyara. Still struggling with that one. Vidyadhara. There we go. Architectural style, as no language can describe its exquisiteness and grandeur adequately. The Vidyadhara Windslayers have laid a feather path on the pavilion that links 16 floating islands together to allow people to walk freely in the air without any flying or floating equipment. Please follow the rules and regulations of the Calorium Venti Pavilion during your visit. We will not be responsible for mishaps that occur due to violations of the rules and regulations. Verdant Harbour. At the Verdant Harbour and the Verdant Delve, we will get a glimpse of the Yaoqing's unique starskiff manufacturing process. The guide will take visitors through the entire place to see how these furry little creatures grow to become loyal partners of the Verdant Knights that are capable of eradicating demons. What? New starskiffs are born almost every day. With the help of the... Oh, that's right, they grow them, don't they? Furry little creatures. With the help of the starskiff, you will have the chance to deliver a new starskiff. Really? And experience the miracle of... I'm really struggling. I must be more tired than I think. Of biotechnology. You might even get to name the new starskiff, which will be seen eliminating denizens of abundance on the battlefield and fighting for the survival of the entire cosmos in a few short months. Wow, that's wild. Red Fox Theatre. After a long day filled with exciting and touching moments, it is time to engage in some elegant and soothing activities for a change of mood. You will get to enjoy the most authentic and traditional Pacify play in Red Fox Theatre on Baiheng Street. Pacify play is a traditional theatre performance of the Yaoqing Foxians. Be prepared to be blown away by the vast circular stage when you set foot in the theatre. Red Fox Theatre is one of the few that rejects the use of special effects and preserves their millennium-old traditions. They indeed need a large stage to be able to showcase all elements of the play. This type of traditional opera uses different types of facial makeup to differentiate the characters and their personalities, so it requires some prior knowledge to be able to understand the story. Still, you will have no problem experiencing the charm of the play as it boasts super realistic stage combat scenes where dozens of actors will find themselves moving around midair or acting out gunfights and physical struggles. Wow, that's super fascinating. I was really curious about what was happening with the Yaoqing because we saw that in the last episode, that they're like the head of the fight situation. Okay, I'm unveiling the truth. Sorry, mate. If you'd been less aggressive, then I would be less aggressive in turn. Ryoshi? I think it's she, sorry. What's wrong with you? Oh no, don't look at me, please. Turn around. What have you ruffians done? Put up your dukes. Hang on, Wen Yuan. Please, let me and her have a chat. So I can't hide anything from a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Fine. Are you here to arrest me? Wen Yuan, see for yourself. It's a heliobus. You think I didn't know? That I was too stupid to realize? What did you have to lay it all out like that for? Wen Yuan, don't say that. They are from the Ten Lords Commission, so they did things by the books. So you were voluntarily deceived? At first, it was like you said. I disguised myself as Ryoshi as in the vain hopes of cheating him. But Wen Yuan is a very smart man, and he probably saw straight through everything at first sight. These happy days we've been spending together have been nothing more than a tacit game of playing house. But this feeling, it's real. I once thought that as a being of starfire essence, I never needed to love or be loved, but I was wrong. So I beg you, please don't let me lose what we've only just gained. Miss Ryoshi, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Wen Yuan has changed much since the two of you met. Have you noticed that despite not taking possession, you still unintentionally consume the host's body? You're right. I'm being selfish. Ryoshi, you know I never cared about any of that. I'll soon wither away from exposure to a heliobus. I already know that. Lady, this is just what I used to research back in my days studying at the Xianzhou Yuming Academy. I'm sorry. Right from the very start, I never should have. Don't say that. Seeing you one more time is a price paid by a lifetime of conserved luck. Lady, I don't know. I know you have to act according to the rules of the Ten Lords Commission, but I'm asking you to relax just a little. Once we've spent our final moments together, she will definitely come for you. Yes, please, give us a little more time, and then I will dutifully go with you. See, the thing here is that, so she's unintentional. She's inhabited the memory of the wife, and is probably genuinely feeling her emotions. But she's still a creature that's hardwired to absorb energy, which is why she's killing this guy. And I don't think that she could overcome that hardwiring once she was gone from the situation. Luofu looks a little awkward. She hopes you can help her come to a decision. I'm sorry. We can't let Wen Yuan wither away. I'm going to arrest the heliobus. That's what a judge should do. That's what Shuiyi sensei would do. Why can't you just let us go? Humans, are you really incapable of understanding and sympathizing with the feelings of your very own kind? Or are you so young to have never experienced the feeling of missing absent friends? I mean, we're not too young for that. And, But it doesn't mean a living person should die in the pursuit. Because the real Ryoshi is not this ghost and wouldn't want him dying because of a ghost that isn't really her. No, you can't just do this. I won't let you separate us. We are acting according to the rules of the Ten Lords Commission. Please, can you understand? Wen Yuan, if what you want is to escape with me to somewhere far away, then I can help you to do that. I won't let anyone get in our way, not even the Ten Lords. Ryoshi, you... Wen Yuan, I can feel your infinite capacity for emotion and strength. Don't worry, I will do everything I can. It's not gonna help, lady. Okay. Okay.
I shall be the judge.
Weaken your skills.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's right.
World cleansing dragon.
We have a single character that's of the right element? No. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't really need that. Let's do a completely unnecessary heal.
Protect me! Protect me!
Heaven's Surge. Break.
By the will of the Ten
Did I
Lords.
just fuck up? No.
The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained. This is serious. Recount.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
No, you're not, but we don't have a... Dang it, we don't have a, ultimate ready. Well, nothing that can be done about it.
Heaven's Surge.
We can just, try to cut this lady in half, I guess.
Sinful.
Okay. Who've we got?
I shall be the judge.
I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Break. Got them.
Yeah! Wah wah! Kill the bad guy! Yeah, sorry. You know, like, I could try and be compassionate. But I just don't believe... I don't believe that Heliobus would come back. And I also don't think this guy should die for the sake of you. I'm sorry, Wen Yuan. I can't go with you anymore. Ryoshi! Ryoshi! Give her back to me! I beg you, please! I'll give you anything, even my life! Give Ryoshi back to me! I beg you, please! Give her back! It really will kill you. I know! I understand, but I'm begging you, please! Don't take her away! Don't take her away! Are you going to the Ten Lords Commission? If so, please, take me with you. I beg you. Let's go back and put it inside the suppression tower. Okay. I will. You know, like, loss is loss. Like, it's hard. It's real fucking hard. But you can't cheat loss. I can't skip this. Expel evil and capture stray spirits. Whoa, what's wrong? You've captured a Heliobus but seem frustrated about something. We explained to Hanyo about Wen Yuan and his situation. I think I get it. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong with how you're doing things. But here's the thing. Sometimes, even when we get everything right, the results can still leave us feeling unhappy. That's the job of the Ten Lords Commission. That's the job of a judge. I understand, but I think there's still more we can do. If you're going to see this one, Yuan, then take this to him. Foxians might not immediately reach the stage of being Mara-struck, but this will still help him feel better if he uses it. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just that what's right is very hard to accept. Ginger G, let's go. Okay, we got a longevity pill of cruelty. What is this item? A medicine exclusive to the Xianzhou Yaoqing. It's said to have the effect of improving overall fitness and rendering those who take it immune to all diseases for a short period of time. On Yaoqing, legends hold that a healer who went by the name of Yu fell in love with a Foxian trader girl. But the Vidyadhara could live for thousands of years, much longer than the Foxians. Yu searched for ways to release his lover from the grip of death. He fell for the trickery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and asked his lover to take the longevity medicine of abundance without telling her what it was. The Foxian girl turned into an abomination that no longer loved him before being slain by the Cloud Knights. To prevent Yu, who was overwhelmed by grief, from becoming Mara-struck, the Alchemy Commission ordered him to take the longevity pill of cruelty that deprived him of love and desire until his demise. The legend has another version in which Yu was not of the Vidyadhara, but a mere mortal, and the Foxian girl was a spy planted by the disciples to infiltrate the Alchemy Commission. This version is not as popular, for it turns a romance story into a political power structure. Those who love and live deeply fall into Mara, while those who sever desire and passions can live for a millennium. Ask yourself then, why fear Mara, and why take joy in a long life? It's interesting, because, one of the sort of Buddhist maxims is that life is suffering, and that the more you kind of abstract yourself from all feelings, the less suffering you will experience. But it also means that you kind of can't, this is my understanding, and I absolutely could be wrong, so don't take my word as law. And if you're a Buddhist and you're like, Momo, you have that wrong, please feel free to tell me in the comments, because I'd really be interested to know, genuinely. But my understanding is that it also means you kind of don't get to embrace sort of the frenzies of positive emotions in exchange with giving yourself the ability to not feel the deepest stabs of negative emotions, right? So it's kind of like you win some, you lose some sort of thing. And this sort of feels like a very much kind of rooted in that sort of philosophy of like, if you are able to kind of take a step back from the highs and lows of life, then you'll live longer, but at the cost of not having maybe so much intense positive experiences. So some would argue that it's better to feel the grips of despair, but also the highs of love and joy, even if it means that in this context you live a shorter life. I don't know where I fall on that. Hanya says, despite getting everything right, okay, it's the same as before. So we can go back to Wen Yuan, and give him this thing that will stop him from feeling love for the rest of his life. I don't know.
It's getting late. Where to now?
How I feel about this. Or he's about to commit suicide. He's saying, I can't take it any longer. Ryoshi. Oh. I remember you. You're from the Ten Lords Commission. Why have you come back here? We're here to help you, I think. We want to help you. Save it. Haven't you already helped me enough? Take this medicine here and you'll feel much better. Ooh, is this the longevity pill of cruelty? No thanks. I lost what I'd barely regained, but I still managed to hold on to things. Now, if even the very pain of losing her is taken away from me, I'm afraid I really would break down. I bear this pain now, and I can still feel her and remember her. It's how she can always be with me and never leave me. Girl, I blame you not, nor do I hate you, because you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, I don't really want to talk to you. If there's nothing else, please go. Oh. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, so he's chosen, like, he'd rather remember his love and the loss and pain that causes him than just letting go of that emotion. Hua Hua says, Gingerji, no matter what, we have made our choice. Now is not the time for regret. Remember, Gwyneth asked us to post up to the Ghostly Grove. Could you please do that? Okay, let's try and be vaguely compassionate in this. Oh, I like that. Deceptive familiarity, known faces and unknown hearts. Yeah. I can understand Mr. Wenyuan's sentiments. It's hard to accept someone leaving. I'm the same. Senjuji, you did a great job today. I'm heading off then. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, I wasn't planning to laugh, one person said. Brutal. Okay. We did good. But I think I'm gonna stop there. I'll go to the garden. And find out what people have to say, but I'm really tired. And you guys can probably hear how my voice is kind of deeper than it normally is.
I don't think searching like this is the best way.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Diner haunted. Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food. Oh, do you think Tail did this? Seems like his style.
Sounds like a very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
What about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersia. Guests experience haunting within 7 days of screening. It reminds me of when I used to watch horror immersia to train my courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
Guys, I feel like this is just some sort of prank or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales.
What are you guys up to?
Hua Hua has been browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?" Problem is, any suspicious incident could be Tail-related when you think about it.
I feel like Tail is still around. Oh, but if so, why didn't he come back to see me?
Well, he is a heliobus.
That's right. We can't really know what a heliobus is thinking, right? Tail was sealed away for ages and then suddenly let free. If it were me, I'd want some away time. You'll just have to be a little patient. Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge. The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Gwei. I don't really get compliments. Without the encouragement of you squad members, working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident.
Good.
Oh, but it's hard not to think about the days when Tail was still around.
Why? Someone was just constantly
Back then,
nagging you?
I was a useless coward. I'd hide at the first sign of trouble. Tail would always complain about it. But he'd also get me out of danger.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate
Who's her
relationship.
brother? Will we get to meet him?
Look at this!
Did you find Tail?
Oh, I'll let this dialogue play out.
Hey, look at this!
What? OMG! Cloud Knight caught doing the unthinkable at the Alchemy Commission. Folks, I've got something to tell you. It happened just yesterday when I was passing by the Alchemy Commission. I heard a strange noise at the entrance, so I gathered my courage to look inside. Can you guess what I saw? I spotted one of the Cloud Knights, and they were acting all strange, swinging their weapon around as if they were possessed or something. More than a dozen other Cloud Knights couldn't restrain them. Did anyone else see this? Hashtag ghost sighting. Someone says, maybe it might have been an actual possession. Have you heard? Lots of alchemists from the alchemy. Oh, hello, little cat at my shoulder. That gave me a bit of a scare, actually. I just suddenly felt this little pressure at my shoulder. Oh, little love. Hello, are you coming to hang out while we play games? Yeah, I'm actually gonna get up soon. Lots of alchemists from the Alchemy Commission have mysteriously gone missing. I mean, they're probably dead because they were killed in the thing. Something is definitely wrong. I heard the Alchemy Commission wasn't all that clean. The Cloud Knights might have been unalived. I mean, let's begin the investigation.
Is this something Tail would do?
Not really.
Tail
Doesn't
or
seem
no
like
tail, it's definitely the work of a heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Just gonna see if I can mic up Junko for a second. Nope. Come here, her into the microphone for me. Yeah, my little kitty's the star of the show. Okay, we gotta hurry to the scene. Let's go.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive heliobus.
Okay. And we will continue that in the next episode. Yeah. We got an achievement amongst all of that. It's just on taking the heliobus away. Despite Wen Yuan and Ryoshi's earnest pleas. I'm going to accept that my compassion has its limits. And if that makes me a bad person, well, so be it. Yeah, I've completely lost my brain. So, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. I thought that was quite an interesting little thing. Oh, what I wanted to say before I go, actually, that's why my brain was farting just then, was just about Tail, because I feel like, you know, the way the game framed things, he is still a heliobus. He does want to be free. He developed a relationship with Huohuo, and I think he did genuinely care about her. Probably still does. But that doesn't necessarily mean he wants to be captured again when right now he's free, you know? So I feel like if it were me, I feel like he may be being like, well, if she can capture me again, then we can be friends. But until she does, you know, if she can't, too bad, so sad. Now I'm free. You know, like, I think he might be playing hard to get as such. It's just, you know, it's like, if you're good enough to catch me, then you're good enough for me to be by your side. But if you don't have enough skill to capture me, because, you know, they're quite prideful. If you don't have the skill to capture me, then I'm not going to just hand myself over. Why would I do that? It's a little bit like Stockholm Syndrome. Not that that's a real thing. By the way, if you didn't know that, Stockholm Syndrome is not a real mental condition and has been debunked. But anyway, on that note, I hope wherever you are, you're having a great Christmas. No matter when it is that this episode comes out. I just, may you have a great Christmas today. Thanks very much. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time.